We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the opener of this three-game series between the New York Mets and the New York Yankees. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Luis Severino gets the call for game one of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest three-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Danny, any thoughts?
I'll tell you, this team could really use a turnaround from Cespedes. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit one home run. And as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just one bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
Here's Robbie Cano now, and you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Cano waits on the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent and well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Count still at 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first.
Batting first, the first baseman, Keith Hernandez.
Next for the Mets, Keith Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Bases are empty here with two men out. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So a fairly painless top of the first. Nothing in the Mets half of the first. The Yankees' first set of swings coming up. Crosstown action on MLB Network. Jacob deGrom gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Derek Jeter. First shot for him here as he comes in, currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team needs to keep their focus. Short road trips have a tendency to sneak up on you. Next thing you know, you drop 2 or 3 games, and then you're back in your home ballpark. They have to find a way to go out there and execute all facets of the game and squeak a few of these wins out.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Stepping up now, Torres. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, David.
Next for New York, David Rosario. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
In now is the Yankees DH, Don Mattingly. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. There's Cano. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Still no score. So coming to the plate, Darryl Berry, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Berry.
delivery to him on the way. Taken but called a strike. Berry is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 22 on the year, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He'll enter play here with an average of .314, 17 home runs, and 55 driven in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2. He pulls this one into right. Judge is there to put it away for out number 1.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Standing in now, number 4. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 14 homers and 49 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. Jeter comes up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 1-0 Mets. Settling in now, Giancarlo Stanton. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Let's go, Yankees.
Here's another 0-2. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate. And if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And there are 2 away now.
Batting in, the third baseman, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's just 2 for 9. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Now the pitch. Popped up. Randolph is there, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. First offering on its way. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here.
Seriously?
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year, as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Next up from New York, Todd Frazier.
Todd Frazier.
Let's go.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a 1-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Number 35, shortstop, Willie Randolph.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Willie Randolph. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
That pitch is out.
1 out, nobody on. 2-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Line towards center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Gardner is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. At the plate, Brett Gardner, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. Solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Into the box now, Derek Jeter. Line drive to left. Conforto is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. In now, Torres hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Randall ranging up the middle, and the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Ready for another chance? David Rosario. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Into right field. That's a base hit. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself 2nd in that category. Digging in now, Aaron Judge. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. This is line to left. Conforto is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We're through 3 in the Bronx. It's the Mets 2 and the Yankees 1. Digging in, Keith Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Pitch on the way. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The 1-2. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Darryl Berry. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to first. Rosario is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Conforto.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while. Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Scooped up on the backhand. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Mets lead this one 2-1. Don Mattingly. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Don Mattingly.
First pitch on its way. Hit softly down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Hit on the ground out to short. Randolph takes it in. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Yeah, and when the ball left the bat, you figured it was a routine out, but that's how quickly things can change. As it stands, there's a runner on second base and a base hit away from coming home.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Here it comes on 0-2. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, Gary Sanchez. Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. A two-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. Number 21 for him on the season. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
Yeah, this guy continues to impress with his bat. He's playing the most demanding position in the game, the position that takes the most out of you mentally and physically, and he's putting up these kind of offensive numbers. Catchers like that are like unicorns. Super rare.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. Solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
Well, you just don't see that too often. Back-to-back dingers on back-to-back pitches. I mean, that's kind of a definition of instant offense, if you ask me.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Gardner is retired. 2 down now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Derek Jeter. First pitch coming. Here it is. That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. You can't put it on the ball. shot here to left. Number 11 for him on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Number 25.
Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees lead it 5-2. Leading off the inning, Yoenis Cespedes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's Cespedes with a drive. That's high and deep to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Number 17 for him on the season, and it's a 5-3 game now. Into the box now, number 4.
Now batter.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Here's Todd Frazier now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Popped up. Gregorius over to his left, and that's the 3rd out. Mets do get 1 back though on the solo home run. Middle of the night at Yankee Stadium. It's the Yankees 5 and the Mets 3. Digging in the switch hitter, David Rosario. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
David Rosario.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
And it's quickly 0-2. In the air out toward right field. Barry moves over. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ready once again, Aaron Judge. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
In now, Don Mattingly. Popped him up. Frazier has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And it remains 5-3.
Leading off for the Mets.
Now back to the top of the Mets order. Digging in, Willie Randolph. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 0-2 delivery. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Robinson Cano. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And this will find the wall out near Monument Valley. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does this smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Into the box, Keith Hernandez. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. That finds the zone, a called strike. Cano leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. One and two, here it comes. Still 1-2. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
The right fielder, number 18, Darryl Berry.
So digging in now, Darryl Berry, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball 1. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
And that's over, 2-1. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Full count now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Seth Lugo enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 67, Seth Lugo.
Ready now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Leading off for the Yankees, no fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Gary Sanchez will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, it doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Fouled away. Five runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. To first. The second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Gardner will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Behind 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Randolph onto the grass. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 5 and the Mets 3. Into the box, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted down the line in left. Gregorius on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Yoenis Cespedes.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Yoenis Cespedes comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box now, number 4. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And it's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball. 1-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're still down 5-3. Anthony Swarzak gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Anthony Swarzak.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Derek Jeter.
The shortstop, Derek.
First pitch on its way. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Now the 1-0. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope the leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
In now, Torres. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Jeter leads off second with nobody out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Yeah, in this late in the game, 6-3 feels pretty good. It's not locked up yet, but with a 3-run lead, you could feel comfortable handing it over to the back end of your bullpen to finish it off.
At the plate, David Rosario. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Don Mattingly. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Steven Matz enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Steven Matz.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Hit hard up the middle. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He swings and grounds it to short. To second, there's Cano. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Yankees 9 and the Mets 3. Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68.
Stepping into the box, Wilson Ramos. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's a .333 hitter. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, Devo, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Todd Frazier.
Stepping up to the plate, Todd Frazier. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Betances is ready. First pitch on its way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Now batting, the shortstop.
At the plate, Willie Randolph. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. He's set, and the pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Now a Slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still way back. It's 9-3.
You say you're trying to reach the sky. You could do it. All it takes is time. You gotta work if you try.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Go, Yanks.
1-1 the count. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, man. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
And this is sliced foul into the stands and right out of play. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Ramos gathers it. Ramos slaps the tag on him. Jeter is retired, and there's one away. Now to the plate, Torres. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, to second for one. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Riding in once again, David Rosario. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Sharp ground ball to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We've played 8 full. The Yankees are out in front 10-3. Stepping in, Robinson Cano starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Hernandez.
Standing in, Keith Hernandez. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Betances is ready. Here's the 0-1. Hot shot to third. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
That's pure pitch recognition right there. He's able to get the front foot down,
The right
backdoor
fielder,
breaking
number
ball, and
18.
drive it the other way. That's the kind of thing that fires me up.
Stepping in now, Darryl Berry fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Hernandez, base runner at first with 1 out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Michael Conforto.
Mets down to their final out now. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Shot toward right center. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will get to the wall now out beyond the 385 sign. And a relay home. And not in time as the run scores. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love. And as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. In now, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Previous history against Dellin Betances, he's 1 for 4. Hard hit ball to second. Torres has it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
10-4 the final in this game. The New York Yankees swung the bats well with 16 hits. Luis Severino earns his 12th victory in the ball game. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 10 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.